Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time we're reviewing on Adventures in the DC Universe, issue number 4. Now let's get on with the story. The story starts off how a guy is betting $5 saying the Yanks sweep, until that Godfrey's sister shows up and seduces the people at the bar and causing them to have a big fight. So meanwhile, Kyle Rayner is designing something for a pizza parlor until he hears something going on and becomes the Green Lantern. So, one, that this comic obviously takes place in its own continuity, like the Justice League Unlimited comic I've reviewed on. Because he's wearing the somewhat late 90s sort of costume instead of the Hal Jordan one. So he starts sweeping around, and what I like about it is that they do like a joke with Kevin Clooney and Val Kilmer, the two guys who played, you know, the Batman in Batman Forever and Batman Robin. Now, Batman Forever was a good film, but I kind of felt Batman and Robin just really made things terrible. So Kyle manages to trap them all, like, in cups and plates and stuff, so he sees that someone is out there and such, and then you have Godfrey, who kind of looks like some sort of nerdy-ish character. So, you know, Carl realizes what's going on and tries to stop both of them, and Godfrey uses his power to make the construct of Darkseid into a cute green bunny. So he starts using the ring, but Godfrey takes it and uses it himself, but it's not working the way he does, because he doesn't have any real willpower. So, you know, he starts putting it back on to see if it works, to make it control it, and Carl knocks him out and traps them both in constructs. But Godfrey and his sister try to control him both of them try to control him, and turns him into a giant, and turns his contract into a giant green ball. He starts banging around like a giant marble around the city. And he starts to remember how the Guardians picked him as the last Green Lantern, with Hal Jordan, Alan Scott, Guy Gardner, John Stewart, and the others were all like his idols and such. Now, one, that this doesn't take place in its own continuity, this takes in the comic one, because in the Justice League and the DC shows, there were the Green Lantern Corps was never destroyed, and he was kind of like the Hal Jordan one. So, you know, in the end, he starts, his power works again, and creates somewhat babyish versions of Godfrey and his sister. So they end up getting sucked back in the boom tube. But and another story has Mr. Miracle, Big Barda, and Oberon doing a prison thing where the prisoners plan to do a jailbreak and they held them all hostage. So in a way they start off the escape plan where everything starts to go off fine, and, you know, takes him down to the sewer system, which he's planned it in a little joking way. So they start going through sewer systems and such, and Big Ball and Oberon, now it's the perfect time to strike. And in a way, he gets him out, sort of ish, and it's all been planned that Mad Dog would lose. So yeah. Now, the comic is pretty good actually, because like the Justice League Unlimited comic I reviewed on, it takes place in its own continuity, so it has that sort of reference to the main DC comics than, you know, the animated universe one. So, thumbs up, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.